Hey guys, what's up? Gamer 3000 here, and today we're continuing with our newest, no, I'm sorry, it's not newest, but we're gonna be continuing our episode of Head to Head in Drive Club. Today we're gonna be testing two hybrid cars, which are really powerful and they are quite competitive. They're gonna be the McLaren P1 and the Ferrari LaFerrari. So let's begin with it. So the first thing that we look at this car is the aesthetic. Firstly, the car just beside of that, really beautiful. Really beautiful. You see the engine, the sound of its sound seems pretty nice, seems pretty beautiful. Ferrari really did a great job with that, but dealing with this monster is another thing. We easily reach 300 kilometers per hour. It has a little oversteer, but just a minimum. It is very sticky to the road, really. I can feel some kind of luxury and some inventions here. Oh! Fuck yeah, man. That wasn't part of the plan. So you have these entries of oxygen to the engine. You have the way out of exposed gases and the statics. It's a car that has a lot of curves and undulations, some things like waves. I don't know. It has a spoiler that's raised up depending on your speed. The color of the car just makes it really beautiful as well. The engine sounds pretty powerful. It has almost 8,000 horsepower. It's rear wheel drive, V12, I think. I don't think it's V10. Really, I don't. I think it's a really nice car. This is the first time I'm driving it, and I'm very, very impressed by it. The rotations are very, very extremely high. Let's see in the hood. You have a clear vision sitting on the driver's seat. You have a really clear vision. Better than the other Ferraris. I think it's pretty nice, pretty useful as well. Some hybrid cars and some hypercars, better saying, they have some limited and blocked vision when you are at the hood, so it's kind of difficult to drive and see. But this car is really nice. It has the inside of the car is also pretty interesting. You have some carbon fiber aesthetics as well as a colorful aesthetics in the air conditioning entries and that things. You have this steering and all technological things, and I think that's it. That's a really nice car. I really like the LaFerrari. Let's see it out again. The sounds also seems pretty nice. You can hear that. You see, it's pretty powerful. It has a little bit of oversteer, I told you. Sometimes I felt like some understeer, but it's okay. Let's do a 0 to 60 miles an hour. So here's kilometers. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Now go 1, 2, 3. Almost 3 seconds. That's a really fast car. Really. So let's continue getting the McLaren P1 then. Let's see how it works. Very sticky car, it doesn't really get some oversteer. I can't feel neither oversteer, neither understeer. The clutches are really fast, but I can feel it. So isn't as effective as it was with the Ferrari. We have the turbo system here, which gives the car a little bit of torque. Pretty effective as well. In the hood, inside of the car, there's no blocking vision system, like nothing at all blocking your vision. You have a clear idea of the road. I don't think any mirrors or anything block your... Oh man, I just grabbed it out here. With the map there. So, I don't think mirrors or anything block your vision here. It's pretty clear. It changes gear. It has high rotations. 8,500 rotations per minute. very sticky. I think that's a good point. It's stickier than the Ferrari. There is no understeer, not even oversteer. This car is really sticky, but it doesn't feel like funny. The engine sound doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel interesting. Seems like a race car, but without any sound. Inside the car, we can feel its pressure. We can feel the engine screaming, but it's not as good as the Ferrari at all. Really, at all. I made some mess here, sorry. It has high rotations, I told you. It has a lot of torque as well. We feel that it responds quickly when getting out of a corner. Let's see now. I made a mess. My mistake, sorry. So it's a really good car. We have another system for the spoiler, which is the DRS. We put it down so that we have less traction, but we can push it faster. We can push the car. I really like this idea because it feels dangerous, more dangerous. And oh fuck! I fucked up. I really fucked it up. It feels dangerous and nicer to drive, but not as well as the Ferrari. Not as good as the Ferrari, I would say. The statics of the car seems pretty nice. I believe that what most call drivers' attention is the rear and the front light of the car, because they have some kind of waves. They have LED on it, but they're pretty nice. It's something that really calls attention when you are driving a McLaren, a P1. You don't look for the car itself, you look for the lights, and that's what calls attention in this car. You have some dynamic things at the rear. It responds quickly, but we can feel the gears in the clutch, which is pretty bad, because a really good clutch for a car is when you actually doesn't feel it. You change gears, but for you it's like you were accelerating and you just don't feel that. That's the McLaren P1. It's hybrid, has over 900 horsepower, and that's it. Let's head up to the results. So taking both cars into consideration and seeing that both of them are funny to drive. The difference between them is that the Ferrari has some oversteer and is funnier to drive than the McLaren. The McLaren, although it's sticky to the road, it is not funny. The sound of the engine seems pretty awful. You just don't have pleasure in hearing it. The McLaren has 903 horsepower with almost 1,490 kilograms, whereas the Ferrari LaFerrari has 950 horsepower with 1,585 kilograms. So, and also the aesthetics, Ferrari seems pretty